Say it.
It's like, hold on.
Good morning, everybody. It's your host, Miss V, host of the V Mix Radio Show, here live on Radio on Fire, 11 a.m. to 12 noon, Ninja time, okay? Ninja time, all right? I first want to say and give shout outs to my last guest on the V Mix Radio Show, Rashard Bowtie Mills. Get familiar with inmate 458627. If I'm wrong with the numbers, go to Rashard Mills on IG. I think it's also rashardmills.com. You can actually buy the book. I didn't get a chance to proofread it yet, but I will let you know and get you familiar with what I think about the book. But just from the conversation, I can tell that it's going to be a good read. So get familiar with Rashard Bowtie Mills. I just want to take the time out to thank everybody who took the time to text me, to donate, to call me, to promote, to share the flyer, to participate, trusting me, with their donations and trusting that everything will turn out the way I said it was, and letting me use their location and just supporting me, hands down. I do be pretty prepared, though, I can say. I do be having my press release ready. But I just still want to say I really appreciate you all for the time that it took to, first of all, this is my first back-to-school event. This is what I'm talking about.
Too.
This is my first back-to-school event. I had no idea that kids was going to be running around like that. I didn't get all the way prepared. I needed more games. And maybe a few more performances. However, what I did have was awesome. Shout out to Universal Cheer Explosion, Mr. Anderson Wright. Shout out to Lane Brody. Lane Brody, he's an artist. He's a young artist. He's getting started. He's awesome. He's talented. He gets you hype, okay? Everybody was hype. So get familiar with Lane Brody. I'm not sure of his IG, but if you missed it, you can go to thevmix.com and you can check it out. So anything you need to know, if you want to know about who I'm sitting next to, thevmix.com. She's the Entrepreneur of the Month. But before I get into Sweet Teas 365, I still want to say some thank yous to the back to school event. So thank you, Salvation Army. Mr. Dave is looking for members. He's looking for volunteers. He's located 215 North Calhoun Street, Baltimore, Maryland, the Franklin Square location, Boys and Girls Club. So he's looking for members. I do know the number is 410-728-4888. So if you're into kids, you have a program that you want to promote or you want to get the children involved, go to 215 North Calhoun Street. Mr. Dave will help you out. He needs the help. He needs the volunteers. On September 4th, it will be an after-school program at the Salvation Army Boys and Girls Club. So if you're looking for somewhere to take your children, you can go to this location. Again, this is 215 North Calhoun Street, Baltimore, Maryland. I think the zip is 21223. And again, that's Mr. Dave. He is the coordinator of the Boys and Girls, the manager, the head person in charge that you should speak to. And again, that's Mr. Dave, 410-728-4888. He let me use his location. I really appreciate it. I actually met him through one of my high school friends I said, that's how you say it, right? High school friends. Friends from high school.
Same thing.
It's the same.
It's the same.
I'm being a journalist right now. Okay. All right. So shout out to Chris Matthews. Thank you so much for supporting me. He was one of my first friends at Walbrook Senior High School when I had to leave Douglas. So thank you so much for supporting me always. To my friends, Mark, Isha, Stan, Mario, Amira, Mira's Lighthouse, Charm City, Direct TV. Thank you for the video, the footage. Thank you for your sponsorship. Miss Lise. She's also affiliated with a program that donated the book bags. I don't know it off the top of my head, and I didn't get a chance to write it down, but next show I will make sure you get your promotion, so I apologize for that. But Miss Lisa is affiliated with an organization that donated, I want to say, 41 book bags to to the back to school event, to our first back to school event for the V-Mix. And I just want to say thank you so much, because I don't think you knew anything about me or anything like that, but the fact that you cared to make sure this event was successful for the children. I really appreciate you. Also, thank you to Curry's Hardware, established 1986. It's a black-owned establishment. Of course, it's Curry's Hardware, so they are a hardware store. It's located 2102 West North Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate your sponsorship as well. Get familiar. We are actually in the community. We do have businesses. You can support a black-owned establishment hardware store, and they've been there since 1986, and they located 2102 West North Avenue. So thank you so much for your sponsorship for the back to school event as well. Like I said, my friends Isha, Mark, Stan, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Always come through. I met you through Mark, and Mark is my baby. Thank you so much. Me and Mark, the nights that I've been fighting for the VMix, Mark was right there. He saw me in the all those. Yeah, Mark saw that. Okay. Brown Boys Read, the vendors. Brown Boys Read vendor K Sweets. Shout outs to K Sweets.
Yes.
She's from the House of Diamonds. Brown Boys Read is an initiative to get brown boys, or I want to say any young boy, to get into reading. Reading is fundamental. Like, I promote my website. I have so much information of what I do, what I can offer on my website. But if we just read, not just brown boys, I think all of us, we'll get a little, I'm sorry, I had to say it. I think we need to read more. I mean, go to thevmix.com. You'll see my prices. You'll see certain things, but back to the vendor. But she's pushing this initiative where she wants to get, I want to say, our youth started early. You know, we focus a lot on the young ladies.
Right.
And sometimes they take more advantage, maybe. I'm not really sure of the gist and the statistics of it. However, it is something out here. It's some resources if your children wants to have something, an extra activity, or just, stay current, stay up to par. I think I'm going right with that. I think. Yeah, all right. Mm-hmm. So Brown Boys Read, K Sweets was there, Fat Daddy's Lemonade as well, House of Diamonds. Thank you, Miss Sonia. Thank you, Miss Sonia. You was the shit. I gotta say that. You was boom, House of Diamonds, they so lit. Again, Rashard's Bowtie Mills. Like I said, that was the guest. Saturday, my mom, she did face painting. She didn't get no break. Mommy, you a thoroughbred. Thank you so much. She said them kids did not get out of line. I appreciate that, Mommy. She said, I ain't get no break. Mom, you could have took a break. I ain't know. But thank you. Thank you for being a ride or die. So shout out to my mom for face painting. Stacy, BJ, Christina. Stacy was the first one there packing up bags that morning. Thank you, Stacy. I was on Ninja Time, but I appreciate you. Okay, Stacy and her husband Ty, they came through. They made sure everything ran smooth. BJ, thank you for coming through with the music and keeping the kids busy. Christina, you are the real MVP. You always come through with the camera, get great shots. The motivation, I just love you. Thank you, Christina. Rel. Boo. Thank you so much. You helped me run this thing so smooth. Love you. DJ Twiz. My brother, y'all. Love y'all. Y'all really, really came through and helped me make sure this event ran smooth. I appreciate you. Erica, Brown Boys Read, everybody I didn't mention, Universal Cheer Explosion, who else? Amira's Lighthouse. Keith cut hair, free haircuts. Okay? Shout out to Keith.
Yes.
You the real MVP. And they was sharp. He ain't rush. Shape Up was lined up. It was on point. Keith, I appreciate you giving back to the community and just jumping in and seeing where you can fit in. I really appreciate you giving free haircuts at the back to school event. Like I said, E. Digger did the footage. Just everybody. If I missed you, Angela Harper, she's with Prime America. So get familiar with Angela Harper. Like I said, my best friend Isha. DJ Saucy, she pulled up. Thank you, baby, for your donation as well. She had another event that day, but she still took the time to stop through. Queen, thank you.
Love.
Thank you, Queen. So DJ Saucy and her beautiful chocolate manager. See, doing too much drugs. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all for stopping through. Stan. Everybody. Nakona, Miss D. Satterfield. All of you. Thank you so much. The back to school event was a success. We had over 200. We had about 200 book bags, and they were gone. I tried to stash them from my little niece and nephew. It didn't work. Didn't work.
It was a lot of kids.
They were gone.
It's a lot of kids.
Diana.
Yes.
Was she the
New Vision?
New Vision.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of a business. New Vision came through. You know, thank you for coming through and giving information. She has a program as well about reading, a book club.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to New Vision. She do more than just a book club with her daughter, right?
Yeah, she does more than that.
Wonderful, wonderful. So thank you, Diana. Thank you. She got a big voice.
Yes.
She's small.
She's small, but she
I had some technical difficulties. She said, "No, V, I got this." I said, "You sure?" I don't got this really. And I'm supposed to be the host. Like, I can't keep yelling. She said, "No, I got this. I got this." I said, "All right." So everybody, thank you again for participating in the back to school event. Yes, there will be a second annual. Hit me up now if you would like to be part of the second annual back to school event. I am just planning to do a winter drive. I am planning to launch a new show, so stay tuned. I will be having a new show coming soon. Okay, it's gonna be here soon. My second volume playlist is dropping soon. That's coming soon. I got a new blog on my website. Everything is on my website. Go read. TheVMix.com. Read. This is my last rant. Okay. Rhapsody CD is everything.
Yeah.
I needed that. Thank you. I had to give you all that. That's how I really felt. They know that. They know I felt like this morning. Rhapsody CD is everything. I'm 35. I don't care saying it. Wine. Fine wine, okay? She pays so much. I just need y'all to listen. Share. Not about these chicken sandwiches. Share about Rhapsody CD. Or Sweet Teas 365.
Yes.
Right, 365, right?
365.
You know what I'm saying? What is Rhapsody CD is everything. I needed that CD. I need it. All right.
Still gotta listen.
I'm gonna talk about it throughout the show. All right. And we're gonna talk about these chicken sandwiches. It's just we need to start doing this about. Okay.
I was coming down. Howard couldn't get past.
All right. Let's do this. Again, this is your girl, Miss V, host of the V Mix Radio Show. I have the Entrepreneur of the Month from House of Diamonds. Okay, Miss Sonia and Mr. Damon Speaks. So, of course, y'all know that I do Entrepreneur of the Month. And for the month of August, we have Miss Sweet Tea 365.
Yes. Thank you.
And you came with your chef code.
Yes, you know.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, beautiful.
How are you?
I like the chef code.
Thank you.
You got it customly made.
Yes, I did have it custom made. I can't remember his brand right now. But my friend Joey Butler custom made it, embroidered it, everything. Yep.
So, people like, what is Sweet Tea 365?
It's sweets all day, every year.
Okay.
I specialize in cookies, alcohol-based cookies for the most part. Yeah, I'm a little lit. I like alcohol, so I infuse alcohol into the cookies. I have regular cookies. I have alcohol-infused cookies. I started making protein cookies for people that are really big into fitness.
Okay.
I make keto cookies because people are trying to lose weight, but you still need that sweet fix because that's what usually pushes you over the edge. Is you still craving all those sweets and you can't have it, and now here you can still have your sweet fix and still be within your diet.
Alcohol cookies, keto cookies, just regular sweet cookies, but you do pies.
I don't really do pies yet, but I was thinking about that for the fall because fall, sweet potato, apple, pumpkin,
right.
But yeah.
All right. Do you do cakes?
I do cakes sometimes upon request. I like the smaller cakes. I don't like the big extravagant cakes that everybody likes to do. I know of plenty of bakers that can do that. I will put you in their direction.
So cookies.
Cookies. I make ice cream. I make adult freezy pops. I've actually started making kids freezy pops too. Yes.
Wow. So the freezy pops is a new addition.
Yes.
Okay.
That was for the summer. So for this summer, I started making ice cream and freezy pops. I may still have them during the winter, but they'll be limited quantity.
Okay. So why the name Sweet Tea 365?
Because I'm sweet tea.
Okay.
So 365, it was something that just came about as I was trademarking my name. I was like, okay, somebody already took sweet tea. So I was like, well, I'm sweet all year round, so let's put 365.
I can dig it. I like it. So okay. So how long has Sweet Teas 365 been in business?
The business has been November 1st will be 3 years.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yes.
Hey.
3 years.
Congratulations.
But I've been baking since I was 12 and I'm 27 now. So.
Yeah. So did grandma, mommy, who got you in the kitchen?
So it was a Christmas tradition to bake for Santa. So we would bake cookies for Santa, and it became a thing where I was like, no, I just like baking. Can we just go make some chocolate chip cookies? I just want to eat the chocolate chip cookies.
365, literally.
Right.
Okay, all right, sorry.
So that's what I wanted to do,
Okay.
and I'm like, okay, I went to high school for culinary. That's something that
What you went to?
I went to Carver Center in Towson.
Oh.
I went to the art school, so I'm used to being all around the art, but I specialized in baking. That was the thing that I liked to do in school, plus count the money, but yeah.
Of course. That's the point.
Right. So that's what I wanted to do. I was always the one that we made cookies, and I was like, y'all don't want your cookies? Give it to me. I'll figure out a way to sell these real quick.
And you would do it.
And I would do it.
So, okay. So when did you meet Miss Sonia?
I think we met about a year ago. I think it was one of those things. I saw something on Facebook. I was like, okay, let me check this out. She had her entrepreneurship class is going on, which I know she's about to start up soon, right? Okay.
I think I need to check one out. I haven't been on one yet.
It's amazing. Yeah, because she really teaches you how to become like an entrepreneur in the full roundabout fashion. It's more like business and marketing things, like not just your actual product or your service that you're working on, but how to create it so that it works without you. And that way you can continue to do other things that you want to do so that you can travel like she does.
Your promotion, what you sent me with your bio on it, I was like, that's so cute. Okay, I got to find a way to post it. I'm going to still put it on my site, though. I think it's so cute. I'm going to do something with that.
She pushed us to have our EPK so that way when we have bigger businesses like yourself and other people, it's not just, oh, let me write something up really quickly. Here's something about what I do so that I can get into bigger avenues, so I can get into stores, so people know what I'm doing and me not have to just think of it all on the spot. Here.
So at 12, did you kind of have an inkling that it was going to be a business? Eventually.
I did.
It just was something you loved. It was a hobby that make you feel good.
My family has pushed me into it for years. So when I was in college, because college is expensive as I don't know what.
I still always done about 40,000.
Woo! I don't know how you did that, because I graduated with less than 20, and I'm still sitting here like, why did I do that?
Yeah, I got my degree, Coppin State. Whoop, whoop.
See, right, I went to College Park, UMD. I'm a Turk.
Okay, you're a Turk. Okay.
So during college, they kept telling me, why don't you just sell these? Why don't you sell them? Because I've had a mixer since junior year of high school. They're like, just sell them. You would make money. You wouldn't have to work. And you would just be able to do what you want to do. I was like, I don't know if people really going to buy cookies on campus. People are broke.
Right.
There, a couple times I did, they were like, oh, no, we really did this. Like, I really started my business because I'm part of a network marketing company called ACN. And what I did was because I was trying to get to one of our events that was across the country. It was more than I could afford at that point in time. But I was like, okay, well, I make cookies all the time. Let me just start selling cookies so I can make the money so I can get there. And that's what happened. And I've made the money, and a lot of the people from our team affectionately call me the cookie lady, because I was always the one with cookies in my car. So a couple of my friends have actually started calling me the dough dealer. Because
they did call you that at the House of Diamonds.
Yes,
actually.
I'm the dough dealer. I always got cookies in the car. I'm your pusher. Like, you don't want
I'm
sweets.
your pusher.
You say you don't want sweets, but you see me and go,
all right, I do want some.
Can I get some?
So the flavors, how did the flavors come about? I know you got Snickerdoodle.
So Snickerdoodle came about in high school. It's a recipe I've been perfecting since then. Chocolate chip I've been perfecting since I was little. I have butter crunch, sugar cookies, and then all the alcohol flavors were just because I was a little tipsy.
So how does alcohol and cookies come to play?
I was drunk one night making cookies.
You said I was drunk one night. I was making cookies. And I just was like,
I kind of spilled a little bit in there. I was like, okay, let's see what this tastes like. And that's how it came about. And then now because I like alcohol and I have a taste for different alcohols, and I've been baking forever, and now I'm just like, okay, this taste with this cookie would work well. Or I'll ask somebody's opinion, like, okay, what should I do? Like the strawberry shortcake Hennessy cookies.
Say this again.
Strawberry shortcake Hennessy. I don't have those.
Yo, I looked at the bag. That's her bag. I said, she got something for the V mix today. Look,
I do. I had the salted caramel Crown Royal cookies, and I had 2 Freezy Pops in there for you.
You better not do with that mother liffin'. I won't say fucking. G Shots did. G Shots came on here.
She
got me dropped. G Shots, don't you come back to this V mix with no more alcohol ones until after the show.
Drink G Shots
after the show.
Like you gotta sip.
Yo,
that
she had
slow.
me lit all that day.
All day. You can. I don't know. It's so
Yo,
good.
I
You'll be drinking
love
it
them
and forget
drinks.
it's alcohol in it,
Oh my
and you're
goodness.
like, oh snap.
She had me lit on the show. She had me lit after the show. I really enjoyed G Shots. I did.
Yes.
I did.
G's amazing. Amazing.
She is. All right, sorry. So the alcohol and the cookies. So who was the person who you be like, all right, taste this?
It was a variety of people. My dad was for anything that's not alcohol based. My dad, alcohol based. I don't remember. It was a couple of different people. I'm like, here, try this.
Okay.
And it just grew over time. It's just whoever's around. I'm like, if you're in the lab with me, which is what I call my kitchen. If you're in my lab, you're gonna have to taste test a couple.
So it
of
sounds
things.
like it's more than just bacon. Sounds like it's peace. Your
is.
serenity, like
It
you're
is.
calm.
I really started baking in high school just to keep my stress level down, like my anxiety, all the stress, the depression. It's like, okay, I'm not feeling myself. 3 o'clock in the morning, I'll be in the kitchen baking cookies. My dad will come downstairs like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm good now because I done baked. I'm good.
So that is your thing. So what do? You gotta have music?
I have to have music, and I'm just baking. Like to baked a couple times, you know.
Okay, good. I wanted to see. I'm like, you got all kinds of cookies? Okay.
I have all kinds of cookies.
Perfect. Very good to know.
Yes.
So, is it something that I gotta ask one quirky question. Sorry. Mm-hmm. Is it true that bacon is the way to a man's heart or stomach?
I don't know. The one I'm talking to now, he be in the kitchen with me, so I don't know.
Okay.
So.
He be whipping in the kitchen with
No,
me.
he just puts the stickers on the bags. He's like, I'm not that great at that stuff. I don't want to mess you up. Yes.
Okay.
He don't want to mess me up, so he's like,
So
I'll just put the stickers.
Do you cook?
Oh, I cook. So I made turkey wings last night with some cabbage. The cabbage just finished this morning before I woke up.
That's why he put the stickers on the bag. You feel
The
me?
cabbage and the rice.
He said, let me put these stickers because
You gonna feed me. I'm like, you keep
Say
doing
no.
these dishes and I'll keep feeding
Right.
you.
So that is your thing. Cooking is your thing.
That's
Why
my
do you stay
thing.
so pretty?
I have a really high metabolism. I was a
Very
runner
good.
in high school.
Okay, I was too. I think that's
Right.
how I know how to mess around with my weight. People like, how you do it?
Look, sometimes when I
It's
start
just-
feeling a certain type of way, I'm like, all right, let's
Oh
go
my
to the gym.
Tanisha, I felt some type of way. I think I went at my job, I took the stairs. And I hit them with the I say, yo, I'm too young with no kids and I'm breathing hard. I got an
legs
extra
hurt so bad. I was running.
I let it
So we don't. The House of Diamonds is doing a 5K
Okay.
in September. I started running with them. My goodness, my legs still hurt.
at the finish line, Miss Sonia, I'll interview y'all. I'll be there like, hey, so what did it go? How long be running? I'm
My
like,
legs
just to
are
support.
sore.
I'm like, Miss Sonia, you gonna be like,
I can't breathe, but I did it.
all right, so only 3 years you've been an entrepreneur. Well, I'm not gonna say entrepreneur because you've been pushing the dough, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But it's been established. Like you
right.
actually established it. Which you do feel like you should have went in business sooner?
Yes. So, high school, we came out with I was part of this group that created a restaurant in high school. We did a competition and got second in the nation. So I know I've always had this business mind because I'm like, if I did a lot of the business aspect of that restaurant idea. Everybody else came up with like the colors and like the recipes and things like that, but me, I was the one that's like, okay, we got to do this because this has to be within compliance and things. So I'm like, okay, I've known since high school, I'm like, this is what I want to do. I've always wanted to own a restaurant. So going through it, I'm like, okay, I can own a restaurant, but why not do a food truck? Because I don't want all the overhead of a restaurant. That's just too much money.
Food trucks are hard too.
They are. It's a lot of legislation, like, because it's antiquated. Like, the legislation in Baltimore, you're only supposed to be in a certain place for 2 hours at a time. I'm like, what? How are you supposed to make money if you can only be in one place for 2 hours and you have to have so many permits? Virginia is better. Fairfax, Virginia.
Also, you did your research.
Yes, Fairfax, Virginia has way better laws along with DC. But I'm like, their cost of living is a lot higher than Baltimore too. I'm like, we'll figure something out. But I know there's a lot of legislation that they're pushing to get these food trucks because it is becoming a big thing because restaurants are just too expensive. They close quickly. Where if you can have a food truck, you can go anywhere. If you decide, okay, I want to move to Cali, take your food truck to Cali. Just got to go through all the...
But why is there so many permits to sell food? I don't understand.
It's because you're selling food. It's people's health. So you gotta take that into account. You gotta make sure that you're ServSafe certified. You have to make sure that you're doing the right things to make sure that people are healthy in the same aspect of you providing them with great food.
Question. So why don't you get like a suite or a studio?
It's still overhead. Like, I'm just not in that place right now where I want to put that much overhead in right now.
But you do
I do desire to have an actual location.
Okay.
So I'll probably start with a smaller location. What I've been doing is I've been going to different corner stores and working to get my product into their stores, get it into the local community, and get my awareness out there so that when I have that store, I can continue to have people coming in on a regular basis instead of just like, hey guys. No,
Right.
I want that foot traffic. So if I have people out there knowing who I am and knowing where I am, then I can keep that foot traffic.
Were you discouraged? Is that what took you so long to make a business?
Um,
Because you obviously you had, like you said, the compliance,
so.
the fear. What was it?
I think it was the fear. I don't really fear losing. I've always feared success. It's weird. I don't know what it is. I don't like attention.
I need to go and check out my blog. I just blogged about this.
I fear success a little bit. And it's because I've always been that person in the background. When you're successful, you become part of the forefront. I don't like that attention. So me here is...
With that hair, you need that attention, okay? I don't want everybody to say, I'd be like, boom! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm facing mine.
I don't know. It's always been that way. So, like, people always know that the outgoing person. I'm like, y'all don't understand. I'm actually very shy. I'm a very homebody. I'm like, I want to sit over here.
I think Miss Sonia might have brought an extrovert out of you.
Yeah, she's definitely brought a lot of that out. I'm like, okay.
Is that why
I don't want to
the
talk,
House
but
of Diamonds have stuck so...
Wow.
You are there.
I'm there all the time.
Yes!
All the time.
Did she bring that out of you?
Yeah. I was always fearful of, like, being the business person that I am now. Now, she's like, don't fear it. Like, just embrace it. Like, that's who you are. Like, you've always known this. You just have to embrace it and figure out a way for other people to know that about you. So, that's...
Are you happier?
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Yo, y'all gotta check out the blog right now. It's called UOU on thevmix.com. I just released it. Get familiar, okay? Yes. I just blogged about this. Please take the time to read. Read my blog, okay? I offer blog services as well, okay? If you want to be blogged about, want me to talk about you, I can't just be writing for free, all right? Pay me, all right? I can't keep doing. But anyway, go check out this free blog right now, okay? It's called UOU, all right? On thevmix.com. All right.
Yeah,
This is good. All right. That's why you just inseparable. So,
like, all the time. It's because the House of Diamonds isn't just a place for business. Like, Auntie is Auntie. Like, literally. I can't call her Miss Sonia. It's weird to me.
This is one of my conversations. Miss Sonia, yes. You all right? No, I need to talk. Why? She's like, girl, no, you right. No. Hey, what? Baby, you know.
Yes.
Definitely. That is my girl.
You're just sitting there like, okay, like, you
need that sounding board. You need that person or persons that you can, and she is that girl. And then it's like,
yeah, okay.
I'm sorry. Now. I ain't even take your moment.
No, you're fine.
I ain't even take your moment.
So, but that's how she is.
The house. So everybody had been here. Shout out to Miss Sonji. That's her name.
Yes. You did.
Yes! Ha! Okay, shout out to everybody. Like, everybody's saying the same thing, that it's more than just...
It's more than just business. Like, a lot of us, if you ever notice, we all kind of travel in packs.
Yes. Yes, I love it. When I'm there, I feel like I am home. Okay?
It's the House of Diamonds. It's usually one or two, at least 2 or 3 of us at a time at one location. Just because that's how we click. It's not necessarily us wanting to click, but we understand each other and we can bounce each other's businesses off. So it's better to travel in packs when you're going to events, because if you need to leave your table to do something, you got somebody back there that can help you. Like, okay, I know this person's business. This is how much this is. I don't know all the details, but I know enough to keep a conversation until they come back.
Oh, you're very strategic too. Strategic.
Yes.
Did I say that right?
Yes.
Right. I talk so fast. People be like, "V, look, I
do
talking.
the same thing.
It's off the dome. This is off the dome. All right. This off the top. Boom. Y'all have no idea.
They don't
What was
understand.
that MTV. What was that? You have no idea. You thought you knew, but you have no idea. Remember that shit? All right.
This feels like MTV raps.
You feel me? You feel me? With the pink couch.
With the pink couch.
All right. Not about me. You. I like your shit. I love your glasses.
Thank
I love
you.
your glasses. I love your glasses. I want your shoes too.
I shop everything online.
I'm digging on you. Okay.
I do everything online. $40, $50.
They can get orders online.
They can order online. It's sweetteas365.com. Everything is Sweet Teas.
How long it take? You like? I'm gonna get to you.
So the as far as baking, it usually only takes me 3 to 5 days to actually have it taken care of and sent to you. But like, if you don't, you got to tell me a timeline.
That's what's up.
If you inquire about something a week in advance, okay, that's fine. Don't tell me two days beforehand.
Okay. If somebody want to do an order for an event,
right? If you want to do that, give me a week's notice. Just that way, because
so you do cater. I forgot you do.
Yeah,
cater.
so I do.
Cater.
I can make cupcakes.
Okay.
I make cupcakes. I've started making alcohol infused cupcakes because people have been requesting it. They have been requesting it. If you request certain things from me, I don't necessarily always make it off. That's not necessarily my specialty, but because I've been baking for so long, I can figure it out.
Absolutely.
So I've made small cakes. I've made banana pudding cakes. I've made things like that. I'm like, okay, if y'all want this, I can do it. Just give me an advance notice so I can prepare myself.
So what are your favorite cookies from your
I love Snickerdoodles.
Snickerdoodles your favorite?
I love Snickerdoodles. And I love my Jack Daniels Snickerdoodles.
Okay.
Because I use honey Jack Daniels and Snickerdoodles.
Yo, you give me all your cookies right now. So which flavor sells the most?
It's usually the Hennessy chocolate chip cookies. I didn't make those yet. I got you. I do have the caramel
strawberry cheesecake joints.
Yes, with Hennessy. Yeah.
Y'all gotta get familiar with Sweet Tea 365.
So my family thought I was gonna be an alcoholic for a long time because in college it was like I always had bottles. I'm like, but I don't drink it like that.
I'm saying every person that went to college had a moment in college where they were drinking. I'm not a big drinker, but I do drink. I have moments now that I drink. I'm not a good drinker. Everybody know. Ask where's Buffy, okay? I am not a good drinker, all right? I had a whole bottle of wine. I was. No, I'm Indian, okay? I'm native, all right? I cannot drink.
See, that was the Puerto Rican in me.
I cannot drink. I cannot. No.
The Puerto Rican came out. I'm like,
The native come out at me. I'd be like, hey, I want to stomp on niggas like,
No, I started talking real fast, and they're like, I didn't understand you. I'm like, ¿tú no comprendes que me dice? Like, do you not understand what I'm saying? I'm speaking in English. Do I need to speak Spanish for you to understand?
Ooh,
like,
say it again.
¿Tú no comprendes que me dice?
I understand. I'm sorry. Your head just flop and go right back like me.
Yes.
Your head be like, ooh, you better come out that shell, boo, okay? So, the fear. Do you think that's what's stopping a lot of other people from being entrepreneurs?
Because you have a lot of people don't have the support system that you think that you have. You find out real quick when you become an entrepreneur that your support system is not the same support system that you thought it was. You figure out people aren't necessarily your friends. You can still be cool with them, but they're not your friends. And family could be acting funny too. So, like, it's that fear that you're gonna lose people along the way. But in my mind, you were gonna lose them to begin with. They were never there for the long run. So it's better to get them out your circle now than for you to go through all of this, and then when you really, really need somebody, you counting on that one person, they're not there. I'm like, no. I think the fear comes from it's a fear of success. It's a fear of having people watch your every move, because when you're an entrepreneur, everybody is always watching you. They're watching you not necessarily for your success, but for your failure. They're waiting for it.
Start that part over. Start over.
They're not watching you for your success. They're watching you for your failure. They want to be like, oh, I told you couldn't do it. But they'll be the first people to hop on you when you make it, like, oh, yeah, I always knew you were going to be able to do it. But where were you when I was shooting in the gym? Where were you? So, like,
I love it.
I think people are fearful of that, of having people watch their every move, and it's an emotional journey, and being that people take everything and put it straight on Facebook, you vent to Facebook. You can't do that as an entrepreneur. You gotta keep your composure because people are watching you, and for you not to be able to have that outlet necessarily, that quick outlet, and not have that quick turnaround, like being an entrepreneur, things don't always come right when you want them to, but you gotta keep going because it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
I love this conversation with you because I really did just blog about this. Y'all really need to check out the vmix.com. It's under the vmix column. I do have a column on my website.
Yes.
But wow. So what would you have told what would you tell yourself 6 years ago?
Myself 6 years ago, do it. You got all the equipment. I had a mixer. In high school. I'm like, I had it in college. I could have done it. I had the people behind me. I just was scared. Just do it. Nike. Just do it.
Did you ever think now you would be like, yo, just do it?
No. Because I'm always that calculated person. I think about things, I overthink them, and then I make my move. I don't usually just go out there. So when I started my business, it was like, okay, just do it. I don't know how I'm going to get it done. I'm not sure who I'm going to sell to. Just do it. And now it's like, why did I wait to do this? Like, working with K-Sweets, because I've been mentoring her and she's 17 and I'm 27. I'm like, had I done this when I was your age, had somebody really here pushing me, like, no, like, you can do this. Like, being in my corner when my brain ain't
right.
You're like,
she sold out.
Yes.
Yes, she did.
She sold out in an hour.
Yeah.
An hour. I was like, yes, Kay.
Starting to vmix is hard. I taught the battle on the blog. Y'all need to go check it out. But it's really hard. And I think people, but it's so rewarding. Like, you feel like, oh, that's mine. Like, I did that. And the mentoring, I ain't gonna put out who I've been mentoring. I don't want it, but I have been mentoring a few people, and to see them move, I'll be like,
yeah.
Even if I don't stay a radio host, I know my calling. I know that I have to be out here inspiring. Even if it's not through here, if it's through my writing, if it's through my speech, if it's just showing up, like, that's what I'm supposed to do. Right. But did I always know that? Yes, but I was scared.
Yep.
It wasn't the success that I was scared of.
Really?
It was the people. I'm not a punk. Not when I say,
Yeah, I know.
I know this shit. Okay, North and P, run this motherfucker. Okay, but no, I'm for real. Shit was funny. All right, Tanisha, he was funny. All right, it was the people. People are so freaking mean.
Oh my god.
People are haters.
And they'll do
people want to what? Yo, people
anything.
Will tell. Do you know when I told somebody I wanted my name to be? First of all, the vmix wasn't my first. It was called A Talk with V. Mm-hmm. That was I was coming out A Talk with V.
Right.
That's a good name.
But it's some bullshit went behind that good name. I paid for a website. The dude was trying to hit, and I was like, nigga, no, I'm not gonna pay you, and you hitting too. You pimping me.
Yup.
I don't think the women think about this shit when they start their business. So I'm going through all these emotions. This ain't for me.
I can't do this.
Get out of there. But I'm like, God, they see, I already told the world that I'm about to do this shit. I don't even want to like the world. I don't even like these people. Oh.
And now I gotta do it.
I gotta do it, right? So I paid for the website. You know, I'm breaking bread with this dude. Of course, I ain't breaking this bread with the dude because I'm paying you for my. Oh, he started talking slick. I got mad. I told that nigga, you lucky I ain't trying to go to jail. I sent somebody to your shit because I know you. I was so upset because I was so ready. I paid this man like $200. Like, if I was doing anything, eating anything extracurriculum, he was there. If I had the money, I was like, all right, I'm getting this. It was all, not to be dumb, it was about the business.
Right.
So I'm like, this is what you do. V-Mix was coming. I ain't never get a whole bunch of IOUs when I came out the building. So I'm like, no. But, so it just was so hard because the V-Mix came after a talk with V. A talk with V was supposed to launch, but it didn't go down. And I started co-hosting. I was co-hosting with, shout out to Miss Dana Smith. Boop, boop, boop. So I was co-hosting with Miss Dana, but I knew Miss Dana, we don't got the same vision, but we got the same vibe. We got the same energy. We can still powwow. She a queen. I can always salute. She mentored me. I remember I made this one post and Miss Dana was like, take it down. You begging.
Is that not on TV?
Whoa, I said,
that
huh?
Is
she said, don't you ever say, please listen to my show. She said, take that post down right now. I said, yes, ma'am. So thank you, Miss Dana. Thank you. But I'm telling you, I was scared of the people. People are mean. They are vindictive. They steal. They will take. They will steal. They will hurt you. Yep. They will lie. They deceitful. I'm scared of that shit because I'm crazy. I'm not scared to back down. I will. I'm smart. You know what I'm saying? I have favor. I'm not dumb. But it's like,
but you really trying me.
The audacity. Really... You know what I'm saying? So it was hard because, so I was coming out like, and then you got the people, well, why you don't do this? Because you got some money? Is you want to sponsor the show? No, I'm not 92Q. No, I'm not downtown locker room, but I'm telling you, nigga lit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're right.
So I was so scared. It was like, do I gotta deal with this? I did not want to deal with the people, but I love people so much.
You just don't want to deal with that negative aspect.
So it was passionate to me because I really love people, but I ain't want to deal with it because I know that I'm not going. Everybody ain't going to get it, and a lot of people who do get it, I'm gonna hurt some feelings because eventually my show is going to change. I am launching a new show. It is going to be different directions for the V-Mix. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I was scared of the people, not the success. The success, it was all around me. Watching. Like the whole Rhapsody album is telling you, like we had a whole bunch of prominent black women in the community. We had a whole bunch of prominent black people, like myself and my family. My family lit. We got so many strong black women that hold down so many communities. So I was never scared of that. I was scared of the hate, the people, the negative comments, the people watching you to fail. I just had a moment, but I meant all of this. I needed to get that off.
No, because
I need to get that off.
That's how it is being an entrepreneur.
It's hard.
And people don't understand that. So when you out here and you're not supporting other people's events, not necessarily because you don't want to support their events, but because you're focusing. You don't have the money. You're focusing. No. You're focusing on your actual craft. Like this entire year of 2019, I have not really been out to any of my friends' events. I'm like, look, y'all know I love you, but first off, I'm not about to spend all that money right now. I'm like, I've been sewing into my business. So 2020, I can come back out to you guys because I've been putting this work in all year long. I'm like, this has been my year of breaking out.
You gotta focus.
I'm like, I have to focus. And in order for me to do that, I can't be at your events. I'm a homebody, but I come out to events because I support you.
I started doing that. I would go out to events. I used to be, and I think the people that I used to go and support never knew I had no money.
No.
I had no money, but I was there to support.
Yeah, I was there to support.
I could get in. I had enough money to get in. I had my weed. Though I had my weed. Okay. You know, but I didn't have no money. But I was like, you know what? I got faith. I got the Most High. I'm gonna do this. I got this.
And I would go out to events knowing I had cookies in the car. So that's how they really always know me as a dough dealer. Because I'm like, okay, I don't have no money right now, but somebody would be like, oh, Sweet Teas is in the building, and I'm like, yeah. I was like, they're like, oh, what you got? I'm like, I got cookies in the car. You want to go?
Dope dealer.
Let's go.
That's like selling CDs, yo.
I'm like, I had them in the car.
I love it. I love it.
I'm like, you never know. I've gone to many places. Like last night when I was cutting my hair, one of the people that I met through him, like that was he cut his hair too, was outside. He was like, "Yo, you got some Freezy Pops?" I'm like, "I don't have them right now, but I can go around the corner and come back. You gonna stay here?" Went around the corner and came back.
So before we get into more entrepreneurship and the way that y'all don't support black-owned businesses, and we talk about this Popeye chicken sandwich, we gotta talk about it. That's art, right? It's current event.
It's necessary.
But you do from scratch. You bake from scratch.
Everything is from scratch.
Do you do like not to make this her moment, but G shots like herbs or natural, anything? I know you said something about the keto cookies. I know. So what's your ingredients with the scratch? Like, is it harder? No box cakes for you? No?
It's not been because I've been doing it since I was.
You started
12.
out with box cakes?
I did
Okay,
when I was young. So it's like I know how to fix a box cake so it tastes homemade.
Ooh.
I know how to do that.
Okay.
But I choose not to because I'm like I have all the ingredients in the house anyway because I bake all the time. I'm like, okay, this is not a big deal. The box cake is like just the flour and stuff. That's it.
You still need the rest of the stuff.
Right. You still need the rest of the stuff. So if I already have the flour and the sugar and everything, why am I paying to get a box cake that I'm still going to have to doctor to make it taste the way that I want to when I can just start out fresh?
So your thing is, and how did you get into did you start the keto cookies?
Some auntie, her and her weight loss group. I was like a couple
So
of people.
what is in these keto cookies?
So it's artificial sugar. That's the biggest difference between regular cookies and the keto cookies is the artificial sugar. So I use a different sugar so that I can make it so that they can eat it because they can only eat certain amount of carbs, and sugar has a lot of carbs in it by itself. So if I use an artificial sugar, it's way less carbs in it, and they can eat it. They can't eat as many as they would normally eat because artificial sugar is not as good for you as regular sugar. But they can still eat it, and they can still have that sugar fix that they want because.
And that's what I think I was going to be like. Is that good for you?
Yeah, the artificial sugar is not good for you as you're growing up. As like younger people, it's not as good for you. I'm not as certain about the artificial sugar, so I'm looking into stuff like that because I'm like, okay, I'm around all these entrepreneurs that do everything natural and it's about your wellness. I'm like, okay, I can't just
sell alcohol.
Oh no, they still buy them alcohol cookies. They try and be lit too.
They better. I can't wait to taste one if you got one.
I had the caramel Crown Royal.
It's alcohol.
Yeah.
Wow. So you did lose friends. You did lose. So, you wouldn't. Do you recommend people bake from scratch? Is it
if you have the time?
Okay.
Because it takes a little bit of extra time, and it's
expensive?
an art. If you know the right places, no. I have a Sam's Club membership. I get everything in bulk.
Me too.
I have 25 pounds of sugar in my house, 25 pounds of flour. That's usually only a month's supply. That's gone.
Okay.
But
so do you have a playlist going when you're baking?
I listen to Darnell Jones' Pandora Radio.
Okay.
That's for the most part. I have been getting into my soca and Afro beats. So sometimes I'm in the kitchen like really getting it, listening to Afro beats.
Shout outs to Careers, producer Careers. Shout out to BJR. Shout out to December Moon. They worked on a project with Jadena. Pronounce this the African rapper that was with Janelle Monáe. The light skinned guy. The light skinned Jadena.
I don't remember.
Huh? Jadena. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to give you a shout out, not bomb like a. All right.
We all do that.
Shout out to y'all. Careers, all of that. Baltimore lit. Okay.
You know, Baltimore has so much art talent and people don't
What?
know.
It's like a silent renaissance going on right now.
I
don't think nobody get it. I Facebooked that the other day.
The crazy thing
is,
is,
and BJ keeps saying, "V, this LA." It's a silent run. Baltimore lit.
Yep. When the Harlem Renaissance was going on in New York, it trickled down here, and people
I think
don't
it's been
realize.
here, but we've been quiet about it.
We just been quiet. Like, nah, y'all think
We've
that
been out
just,
here mad.
Y'all, yeah.
Why do Baltimore people walk in the street?
I'm
Get out the street!
Get out the street, because I'm going to honk my horn
damn
and I'm
it.
sit this
They
close
always
from
walking
you.
in the goddamn street.
get out. There's a
I
sidewalk.
pray to God I don't hit nobody. God, please help me. I do not want to hit
I
nobody.
I be
Lord!
sitting looking like,
I thought of that today. I said, I'm going to hit one. All right, so 12 years old, you really just got into the business. Why, for the person that was you 20 years ago, 10 years ago, is it so important to start now on your business, your passion, your calling?
I wouldn't have spent all that money in college, first off.
You would have never went to college?
Because I had a business idea. Why people go to college to make money. That's your whole thought process. You're going to go to college to get a good job to get money. I had a business idea at 18. So if I had done that, I wouldn't have spent all that money in college. I do say that I like to go into college not for the education, but the people.
The people lit. I had the dorm experience. That was fun.
That was lit. My senior year of college because I went to 3 schools in 4 years. It was the hardest thing ever. My senior year of college, I took 18 credits both semesters. I don't know how I did it.
How many credits? I don't remember.
Most people only take like 12 to 15. You only need 12 to be full time. I took 18.
I think I took 12 or 15. I think I took like 15.
It was that stuff was hard, but
I love school.
I met so many incredible people. Like I don't necessarily always talk to them all the time now, but we can still rock and be like, all right, y'all want to go do this? Like those are my drinking friends. Like
right. It's for me. I think for my master's degree, right? I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this radio thing. If this don't work out, I'm gonna get my master's degree.
I still want to go get my master's.
I want to get my master's degree because they try to up the ball on us again. They always move the cheese. When we start taking over, when we meet all the monks, they gotta move the cheese. Yep. They move the cheese. You know what I'm saying? So I want to have it, but I don't feel like it. It's mind over matter for masters. You got so much writing and research to do.
And I want to do my MBA. So I'm like, I would have my master's in business. I'm like, okay, I already have a business.
You already got a business. Right. You already need a master's in business.
So because I would meet different people, just having that piece of paper sometimes brings you into different doors.
I want to do Homeland Security. I got an investigation background.
Oh, okay.
Shh. Shh. So... what do you think about this goddamn Popeyes? I had one. I actually had a chicken sandwich.
I don't eat fast food for the most part.
I don't either, but I did try this. This was before everybody went on that bullshit. Everybody got posted about it. Tweet. Look, I got thevmix.com. Can y'all tweet that? Okay.
Right. Like
hello, Sweet Tea 365, the House of Diamonds. Whole communities out here with boatloads of shit y'all need to tweet about. I am cussing today. Damn.
It's okay.
Shit, today I've been cussing today.
It's okay. It's okay.
What is wrong with these people?
I don't know.
All right, what do you
know the Popeyes around here on Howard? I was driving by here a couple of days ago, and I'm sitting there like, why can't I get through this traffic? And it's lines out into the street. You know where that gas station is? They wrapping around the daggone gas station. Yes. I'm like, bro, you are impeding traffic at this point. Why are y'all trying to get this chicken sandwich? And supposedly there's a salmonella outbreak in Georgia related to the chicken sandwich because people aren't cooking them right because they got to get it out fast. So, you better inspect your chicken before you eat it because you could get sick.
So it's a breakout in Georgia because they got to get the chicken sandwiches out because
they're not cooking it all the way.
Do y'all know how y'all be looking like a fool? Oh, God, I can't wait to get my new show popping on y'all butt.
Like,
do y'all get this?
They don't understand.
They don't get it. But y'all need to follow RZA Islam. He did a video on it. He pulled up the old Popeyes commercial with MC Hammer and showed MC Hammer typewriting for, what you call it, for the shit, for popcorn chicken. And Paul Mooney was cracking on him like, boy, if you don't go ahead and go to your grandmother's house and get some better chicken than that Popeye chicken, you doing that damn typewriter to get some damn popcorn chicken.
People will do anything that the media tells them to do. So if you know that they'll do anything, you'll do anything that the media tells them to do. They don't realize that they're doing it. They don't realize that they're being so influenced by everything around them. They don't think for themselves. No one really thinks for themselves.
She said that, but I feel the same way.
You don't think for yourselves. You do everything based off of social media. Social media has made it so that you don't think for yourselves. You vent a little bit, you get some praise from your friends, and then you keep doing whatever the heck society wants you to do. If you use your social media or you use someone else's social media to brand your friends, you realize that we could create a community where they could never say anything to us at all. Like Black Wall Street.
And we still need black military, but yeah.
See, Auntie is having a gun class October, I think 13th.
Drop that. I'm coming.
October 13th. I got my handgun qualification.
Dope.
Why? Because they're trying to make it so that we can't have our handguns. Like they're doing everything that they can so that we can't defend ourselves. They're trying to, like, that's why the crime rate is so high, because once you become a criminal, you can't own a gun. So if you make it so that all these black men can't have guns, now you're leaving the women and children defenseless.
You think so?
That's
they ain't got to be registered.
Right. But
Did I say that?
when they're not, but then they find a way for you to get further and
But
further
you know how
into
they
the
jump
system.
right in somebody's house? They've been running in people's houses for shit like that now. They really trying to take our guns. And that's why this conversation for the V mix from Miss V to you all. We got, and Diddy finally came out and said something. And you know he can't talk. And he alluded like, yo, y'all are being so distracted. I had it's so many back to school events that was on last Saturday. Do you know how many back to school events that was last Saturday? Did y'all promote those back to school events?
Going on
Did y'all
this
come?
weekend?
Forget the V-Mix back to school event. It was so many other back to school events that have been happening and still happening. Are y'all promoting that?
And you're wondering why y'all struggling. These people are
Yo!
giving everything to you so that you can be
It's crazy.
better.
It's
and
crazy.
you don't
It's
want to
crazy.
take it. Like you, and
It's
even
crazy.
if
I
you
cannot
don't need
get
it,
it.
promote somebody else, because you never know. You never know. Your promotion could influence somebody else. Like, I know I'm gonna be bigger than Famous Amos. So, like, because I know that,
Your cookies do taste better than Famous Amos,
you know,
Yes!
I gotta try everybody else's cookies to know
You better.
what I need not
Yeah,
to
even
do.
me being a radio host, I check out other shows.
Right.
You know?
And that's
yeah,
the thing
they
that
keep you
people don't
sharp.
understand about entrepreneurship. You don't necessarily have to only be about your stuff. You can support other people and go, okay, so I do this. Like, I know plenty of bakers, and there are things that I don't do that they can do amazing. Here, I'm gonna send this person to you because I don't want to do that. And then they send people to me. You're not competition. You're not necessarily competition.
Not at all.
You have your own thing. When you have your own thing, when you're in that niche market, it doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. You have your stuff. You work on your quality. You work on your product, your service. No one is going to be able to say anything about what you do because you are the best at what you do.
I'm glad I brought this up. I was like, is Tanisha going to not talk about it? But like, But no, you've been feeling this good. I can't believe it. When they said 30, because I a couple Instagram people I follow, and
$23
million.
million
Somebody get a
in
new report.
advertisements.
Somebody said this morning, Kevin Long, shout out to Kevin Long. I don't know if you're watching me. Yeah, I'm gonna start Facebook and live. IG and live. He did a new report and said it was 30 now. They got 30 million, right? 30 million.
And imagine
like
if you do that for your small businesses. This Christmas, I challenge everyone. This Christmas, not to go to the malls, not to shop online. I'm pretty sure you know 4 or 5 entrepreneurs that you can bargain with, and they may not know they may not have what you need, but they may know somebody that does. And do your Christmas shopping that way. Skip the
my
malls.
show, everything, all my services is butt cheap. People want to pay. I had to turn some people away, some celebrities. I had to be like, boy, you can't give me $20? No. But you blinged out on IG. I'm here. No.
Because everybody is doing IG and Facebook. Really, IG is a front. Everybody.
I like Facebook. I think it showed my age.
I like Facebook too, but I'm old school. Like, you can't. IG, you just put everything, all the good stuff out there. You're fronting for the gram. You are fronting for the gram.
It's definitely a great tool. I had to understand that because when I first came out the door, I had so many people like, D, you need to use it. I used to be like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna say? And then eventually, I was all over the place, sweating, energy on high, like. But eventually, I got into the groove of Facebook Live and IG Live. It takes time. Sheesh.
But like it's a great tool, and people use it incorrectly all
I
the
agree.
time. Like it is not your it's not
It's
your
definitely
blog.
for a business.
It is not
Definitely for a business.
It's not your journal.
It's not a journal. I don't think I vent on Facebook, do I?
No.
I'm smart.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, but I might call Miss Sonia.
Yes.
Yo, why the fuck?
Like, why are they doing this?
All right, so Sweet
Did my phone
Teas
just die?
365. We so lit.
Oh, my phone.
I tagged you in this too.
Alright.
Sweet Teas 365. Now you're doing the ice pops, the ice cream. It may still be in the winter, and your ice cream is from scratch.
Yep.
Yo, you lit. And what's in your freeze pops? Is it juice and water?
It's juice, no, and
Messing with
tea, and because I use tea because I'm like it gives you a different taste to it, and it's better for you. Like I use like the regular.
I didn't get a freeze pop that day. No, I was drunk off of G shots.
So I got. What do I have in here for you?
Oh,
Oh, they're melting.
oh, let me open it right now.
So this is a watermelon Hennessy, and this is a wild berry with raspberry Bacardi.
Which one your favorite?
Oh, I like Hennessy.
Diamond Cat, you want to give him one?
Yes.
Diamond,
That's
no, don't move. You sit here. He come to us.
Oh yeah.
We the
We on.
queens. Go and listen to Rhapsody. Okay? He come over here and get this freeze pop.
Cause now they slush.
Diamond, come and get this. They about to fall apart. You know
There's
what?
two.
Oh, you know what? He don't drink.
Oh, you don't drink.
I forgot.
Oh.
Oh, he had a birthday. You ain't drink on your birthday neither, Diamond.
Had I known
Sheesh.
that, I would have brought you a kid-friendly
That
one.
is boring.
You know, have a cherry limeade freeze pop.
Well, the V-Mix need a drink. Thank you.
You're
Cheers.
welcome.
I'm proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What do you want to let us know about you that we don't know about you besides the bacon? We know you got a boo. You already dropped that you got a boo that put the stickers on the bag. Okay.
You know.
What else?
I don't know. I'm a very to myself person. So for the most part, it's just about business for me.
Business.
Yeah, like
entrepreneurship.
yes.
The bullshit that's going on in the show. You into politics?
I try not to be because I don't like Agent Orange. He doesn't get the
Agent Orange.
No, I'm not giving him the power of using his name. If I use your name now, you still have power. You're Agent Orange. No.
Do you feel like they on the same party? The red and blue. Me too.
I have an uncle.
Look. Sips Sweet Teas 365 on your ass. Ooh. I couldn't cuss on WFBR, but today I've been cussing a lot. All right.
Like, I have an uncle in politics. I've been around politicians my entire
Me
life.
too.
So I'm sitting here like, okay,
This is some.
I'm watching y'all play this game.
But again, back to this chicken sandwich. They eat that shit up.
Like, why are you so worried about politics? Why are you worried about who's in the White House? Worry about what's going on in your house.
The local is what matter.
Yes.
For everybody that want to vote.
You have to
Local.
Worry about what's going on in your community. If you worried about like Agent Orange talking about Baltimore and how trashy it is, do your part. If you see trash on the ground, you might not have left it there, but you can pick it up and put it in the trash. Baltimore City needs to come out and
mandate that. Yeah.
Right, that, and they need to enforce the littering. They need to actually have people come out and get the trash more than once a week. You know that there's a problem with the trash. If you know it's a problem with the trash and the rats, why are you only collecting trash once a week? Do you realize how many more jobs there would be if they had to collect twice a week?
But they doing that because we not community.
You're not advocating for their community.
We not doing nothing. Like we got the House of Diamonds. You got your V mixes. You got your other media, Radio on Fires. You got people that's prominent, but think about the masses that can take the chicken sandwich to the next level that don't get that we are responsible for our community.
We are.
When I studied criminal justice, that's how policing started. They were policing the crime in their community.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, it's
So it's
all
like,
about your environment.
They don't think about it.
If you don't like where you live, don't just move. Like, granted, sometimes you really do just need to move, but there's certain things that you can do to help your community. Like, I hate seeing trash
This is helping the community.
I hate seeing trash. So I sometimes keep gloves in the card just so I can.
You wanted them?
Cause I can't. I have a friend. So my boo, he. We
Call
went.
me your boo. You better.
Yes.
Cause I seen that thing. I seen that boo thing. Okay.
We went running at Drew Hill, and we went to go get like Burger King beforehand, and he was getting ready to leave it there, and I'm like,
OCD kicked in.
I can't
Put
just
the gloves on.
I'm like, we can't just.
What
leave
did he
this.
do?
He was like, we can just leave it. I was like, we are not leaving
You put
this
the gloves
trash.
on, like-
No, I didn't have any gloves because it was our food, so like I know it's not crazy dirty. It's just dirty because it's fast food. But
You're right.
I'm like, no, we taking this to the trash. Anytime he goes to throw something out the door, I'm like,
But that's why my
pick it
car
up.
dirty. I keep a whole bunch of trash in my car, yo.
Yeah.
I keep bill collector go away. I don't got the money right now. Okay?
What I do
I just
is
want to say this about this
just keep a
community
bag,
thing.
and then
The
just throw it in
justice
trash.
system was never designed for us.
Never.
The community and them putting highlights and good rep out about us was never designed for us.
Nope.
It's up to the Radio on the Fires, the V-Mixes, and all the black podcast medias to not talk about chicken freaking fracking sandwiches.
Or
And
what
to-
Cardi B
or
and
what-
Nicki Minaj. is
Rhapsody is what we talking about today. Who they call Rhapsody all day on the show. Okay, it's a balance. I mean, stop. I'm not dissing no queen. I'm saying it to say it's a balance. You need a balance. I like music. I still turn up. I like certain music. I listen to everybody. It's a balance. But
You have a
the
platform.
system ain't designed for us.
We have a platform. You guys have a platform to invoke change into the community. If you have a platform, use it.
She just invoked change in me this morning. This sweet tea, freezy pot, it melted, but everything was still sweet tea about it. Okay,
Yes.
we gotta close. My producer, he went back and got the 5-minute joint. Drop your contact information. We've been having a great time.
Yes.
Drop your contact information.
So you can follow me on IG at SweetTS365. You can also follow me on Facebook at SweetTeas365. You can follow my website is SweetTS365.com. Everything is SweetTeas365, and if you ever buy anything from me, the website's on the sticker.
Okay. Hubby did help up with that. Okay, so Sweet Teas 365, she specializes in cookies. She has your strawberry cheesecake Hennessy, pink off the top of the head. I got your caramel
Crown Royal cookies.
So she has cookies that doesn't have alcohol. She has cookies that has alcohol. She does do catering, but in advance. That's why I asked her how long. In advance. Make sure you get it in advance so she can be prepared. It can taste delicious, right?
Yes.
She ain't got to rush. But get familiar with Sweet Teas 365 because it's from scratch. It's with love.
Yes.
Okay? So make sure you get familiar. It's not just box cakes.
No.
I shouldn't say that because some people make good box cakes.
They did.
Right?
It's
That
nothing
was
wrong
bad
with
to say
using.
that?
It's nothing wrong with using
That was
a
like a
box
punch.
cake.
That was like a punchline. That wasn't good. Did I like diss other people that made?
Some
I
people,
wasn't trying to.
like I know some people use big box cakes because they do all the decorating. So like when you do all the decorating, that's where all your money is. Like that's where.
Would you ever decorate your cookies?
I not really.
Did you
I'm
think
not-
about it?
I do, but
So what's next for you?
I might do that. I'm not sure.
Anything in the works? Any events at the House of Diamonds?
We are having the community give back on next Saturday. It's from 12 until we run out of food. So we're in the community.
1048 North Brantley Avenue on a dome. I know these.
Yes, 1048 Brantley Avenue. We are in the community. We're always having events. You just keep up with us because we're gonna outshine all of you.
Ooh, I'm being right with them. I'm shining with them. Shitter. Okay, but for your entrepreneur, tell your 2-year-old self. What would you tell your 10-year-old self? What? Just give us
My
close
10-year-old
out.
self. I would tell my 10-year-old self,
Don't eat Popeyes. Second place. No, Popeyes.
Stop.
That chicken is good though.
stop eating all this fried foods. You need your health so you can keep doing this business. But
Real shit.
like, I would tell myself, just be passionate about what you do. Like, no matter what anybody says, no matter what anybody thinks that they can do, like, do you. Because no matter what, it will always work out.
Oh, I thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you
Thank
for my
you.
pops. They really are good. Anything we can expect. I think we got, what you think?
Yeah, I think.
SweetTeas365.com. sweetteas365.com. She placed your order.
Yes.
She started when she was 12. She was cooking in the kitchen. She's the cookie dealer.
Yes,
That
I'm
is
the
so
dough
hilarious.
dealer.
Dough dealer.
I'm the dough dealer.
Next Saturday is September the 7th.
No, next Saturday is August the 31st. Yeah, 31st. August the 31st.
I'm taking a break. I won't be here. Okay? You see me September 7th, right?
Mm-hmm.
September 7th, you see the V-Mix. Gotta get your peace of mind. So, September the 7th, I'll be back with Kwasi.
Kwasi?
Kwasi.
I love Kwasi.
He was one of the first people who supported the V-Mix. Okay. He got me hooked up with Kiara's shirt. Okay. That's my nigga. That's my baby.
I love him.
So Kwasi's coming through. Also, get familiar with the Wu-Tang with my boy DJ Twiz. He is doing a viewing listening party at 1808 Woodlawn. It's Suite 1808. It's Woodlawn, I think, Drive, I want to say.
Drive.
Is it Woodlawn Drive? 1808, my boy DJ Twiz. Get familiar, support him, hosting this Easy Jackson. Go and get some tickets. I love the Wu-Tang, okay? I actually was backstage with them a couple times because shout out to my brother Eddie from New York, okay, Brooklyn. Shout out to Ed. I have met the Wu-Tang before. Not everybody. RZA tried to holler at me. I was like, no, I'm too young. I don't know what I'm doing with my life yet. But he tried to holler. I was like, no. My brother was like, you cute. I was like, I am. I didn't know who I was then. But get familiar with the Wu-Tang. I met Ghostface. Method Man. I was starstruck.
Ooh, Method.
I seen his big tall ass.
Method.
I said, I froze. And he looked at me like, bitch, just come and get a hug, bitch. Like, damn. And I was like, I cannot move. He is tall. He looks exactly like you see him on.
And he's looked the same for years.
Years.
See, you can have Method. I want my Nas. Come on.
Ooh, that's fine with me, honey.
Bring me
So-
Nas.
I seen Nas in concert. He give you everything he give you. He give it. I was in VIP out DC. What was the club out DC? It was a club out DC. They changed the name several times. And now I don't know if it's still there or not.
I don't know.
Love. Was it Love? It's something out DC. I seen him in VIP. It was one of my birthdays. I look like Michelle Obama back then. I don't know why I had on that ugly ass dress. Now I look back. Okay. It should have been tighter than that. All right. It was all like flary. Like, bitch, I'm not running for president. What the fuck? I want to see Nas in concert. What was I thinking? Anyway, I had fun with you. I had fun. Shout out to Diamond K. Okay, my playlist, Volume 2, is dropping. Okay?
Yes.
So get familiar with some more artists that been to the V-Mix radio show. I am featuring the artists that been to my show. I do have something in the works for the entrepreneurs and activists and everybody that sat on the couch that's not an artist as far as musician. I'm working on actually a project for you all as well. Okay? Get familiar with the vmix.com. Get familiar with, just get familiar. I'm just about my people. I'm entrepreneurship driven. I love y'all. I love me more a little bit.
You gotta love yourself.
The vmix.com. I just put out a new blog. Shout outs to Charm City Direct TV. He actually did the footage for the back to school event. So if you want to see who was there, get some highlights. It is on my site. Mike Even was here. He dropped a freestyle. That is up on the site. What's your prices? How much it costs? That's on the site.
Just read.
What day do your show start? That's on the site. Oh, do you interview? That's on the site. Oh, how much it costs? On the site!
Read.
TheVMix.com! TheVMix.com! Damn it, don't text me. I'm sorry. Your pops did this. Your pops!
Me and
No
G.
more House of Diamonds is coming through with alcohol beverages, okay? Tell Sonya stop, all right? I love Miss Sonya. I love everybody that support me. Again, the back to school event was awesome. I love y'all. My show is running over. I gotta go. But I enjoyed it. I want to do more. I want to eventually, for everybody to do a back to school event. Let's get together and do an explosion. Let's have
party.
blocks of blocks of back to school shit.
Blocks. Just take over Baltimore City.
Maybe bitch with some. No, we need to have, look. Okay? All right. That's what I want. I want to find, it's not going to always ever happen. It may happen. That's what I want. We got to bridge this gap. Everybody doing great.
Let's all get together and be great together.
But meantime, I'm a rock with them. I'm rock with the House of Diamonds. I'm coming next Saturday. I'm off.
Yes.
I'm going to come and set up with y'all.
Okay.
That's what I do. What time y'all get up?
I'm usually there like 10:30.
All right, I be there at 11:30.
It's cool. I'm usually the first person to be there,
Right.
so I'm used to it. I'm like, okay, y'all want me in the kitchen? I'm in the kitchen.
Again, entrepreneurship is freeing. Get familiar again with the vmix.com.
Yes.
The vmix is Saturdays 11 a.m. to 12 noon. I'll be back September the 7th with your boy Quasi. I'm taking a little break. I'm going to House of Diamonds to give back. So get familiar with the House of Diamonds, 1048 North Brantley Avenue. Also with my girl Sweet Tea, sweetttea365.com. I'm out. Diamond over me, okay? You did this.
Me and G do this all the time to
Yo,
people. We be sitting there watching
did this
people
to
be
me,
like,
yo.